ask Elon. We're gonna have a
Yeah.
chip that's gonna memorize everything.
What do you think about that? That was
Well, you
actually
know
one of
what?
my
Yeah.
talking points.
Oh yeah.
Because I was like seeing that they just had the first person. I'm sure they've done it
Yeah.
before, maybe, but the first
Yeah.
documented person that underwent the procedure. And you use the word cyborg, and
Yeah.
in your
Huh?
way of doing things. Like, do you think we're getting to that state
Oh
where
yeah.
we will be cyborgs very soon? And
Yeah.
do you think that is beneficial, or what do you think about that? Because yeah, I agree. There's going to be more cyborg-like people out
Yeah.
there soon. It's already
Yeah.
happening. We're not going to stop that. But is it a good step, and it is a healthy step for society or humans?
Well, uh, first, let's define what cyborg would mean.
Yeah,
If cyborg is having a limb that is because you lost your arm, your leg, or things like that, which is a
already happened.
cyborg.
Yeah.
It's human optimization in a way that will happen, and that is beneficial, making
Hmm.
people that were not able to walk back. I love that. People that have no limbs and can then have arms and grab stuff and touch and even have the feelings because they connect it to the nervous central nervous system.
Right.
I love it. I love that. I love the possibilities that we're offering our world to get an equal um, type of feeling to everyone. Now, to the chip in the brain. If
A
you're
little different.
paralyzed, you're paralyzed and it gives you mobility again. Yes, 100% yes. If you're using that chip to grab information from the web and make you even dumber that you were before, nah,
Well, that's where people want
because
it,
that's going to
right?
be the case. Like you're going to ask your chip to
Yeah.
use ChatGPT to scroll the web to get you an answer that is based on things that are published that probably are not accurate enough. So
Yes.
instead of making you more intelligent, making you even dumber,
Yeah.
and you're not going to even think about what you answer, but just repeat what you heard. So we're in the pattern of the 1.6 seconds scrolling exactly the same where we do think without thinking because it's like that. That is the negative side of those chips. So to a certain extent, in less than 10 years, we're going to have organs and limbs made of 3D printer.
Yeah.
We're going to be extending our lives by changing liver, heart, coronary system, things like that, that would be printed. So we become half and half or partially cyborgs in that way. Now, if you tell me put a magnet on your finger because you want to open your door, this is ridiculous. I had the case of those hyper biohacker calling
Mm.
themselves cyborgs as well. I'm not for that. Like when it falls to ridiculous situation, I'm not
Yeah.
for that. When it
Yeah.
helps humanity, 100%. We cannot escape technology. Technology is part of the future.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, the human as he is now, just simply human, has a limit. And only the technology can take us to the next level. So now we have to be in harmony with the technology and not
Right.
against it, or the technology not against us. As long as you find harmony in using technology and making us improving our life, it's
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Agreed. It's a neutral concept in some ways. The technology is how we harness it. And I think if we could do so with adding value to those that truly need it, paraplegics, people injured in war, these sort of things, injuries, accidents, while not doing it in a way to lose our humanness and divinity as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not abusing it to become
Like
some
that.
sort of a machine that mindlessly just speaks out what it's told to speak out in a sense, which I mean, maybe
Not
we're
that
already
far.
there without the Duralink, right? I've met quite a few
Well, not
people
that
like that.
far.
Jean, thank you so much for this amazing conversation. You're going to be speaking at the Biohacking Expo in
Yeah.
Miami in a few weeks, right?
Yes.
And you're going to be talking about some of the dangers, right, in biohacking.
The extreme biohacking, and informing people that biohacking could be a great thing as long as it's mastered in the right way and when you do it with purpose. Conclusion, you were talking about happiness and joy. This is it. Find your purpose, and happiness, joy, and everything that is related to that will come right at the right spot in the place, and you're going to be living longer just naturally, not even by forcing yourself to do anything.
Right. That is the flow. That is alignment. That is what everyone looks for. And that's when you're really, really pushing forward and feeling your best. And that's the greatest biohack there is.
Yeah, absolutely.